Do you know how to set goals that work for you? Should it be big, massive goals that you set or small, little achievable ones? Right, if you've ever had some training on goal setting, you'll have probably heard the acronym SMART. SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timed. Sometimes they get called different things. I'm not going to go through that right now. But basically the SMART acronym basically says that you've got to get your goals correct. You've got to write them in a certain way so that they work for you. And two major parts of that, the achievable and realistic, indicate that these goals should definitely be something that, again, you can definitely achieve and often quite easily. However, this is the big however, the people out there that we see as being those ultra successful people. Now again, success means different things to different people, but you know, the billionaires out in the world, the people that really change the face of the planet, or the presidents out there, the prime ministers out there, those kind of people, often they have big goals, massive goals, things that the majority of people out there wouldn't set. They'd be too frightened to set because they just think they're too massive. So what that indicates, now this is relevant to business people, this is relevant to athletes. Again, the top athletes out there are often the ones that set those big, massive goals. So we could conclude from that in actual fact that SMART, achievable and realistic stuff, is possibly a bit incorrect, because research shows that the most successful people out there generally set the big, massive goals. So there is definitely a theory for doing that. However, there is something else to bear in mind as well. If those big goals make us really scared and we start to talk ourselves out of achieving them, then that hasn't worked either. So maybe again, those people that are successful, that have those big goals, maybe they've got the right mindset to allow them to set the big goals so that they can actually then go on and achieve them and achieve things that other people just dream about or too even scared to think about. So maybe mindset has something to do with goal setting as well. So there is certainly an art, there's strategies. You know, I guide my clients through a goal setting process where we look at different types of goals and different stages and look at all the different things that it takes to create a goal. You know, they need to think about the problems, the obstacles that they might encounter, all these different things, okay? So there's definitely an art to it. Or science to the goal setting, but maybe, you know, part of it is the mindset as well of that person. So sometimes what we have to do is remove those mindset blocks, change some of their beliefs so they can start to set, you know, those goals that expand them more. So the theory is there for those big goals. And the theory says that even if you don't achieve that big goal, by setting a big goal, it will have stretched you further. So in other words, it's better to set a big goal that will stretch you further. So even if you don't achieve it, you make more ground than if you set a small goal and didn't actually achieve it. And that makes sense. However, if not achieving that big goal makes you feel like a failure and you beat yourself up and you feel guilty and ashamed and you therefore never take action again because you didn't achieve that goal, then maybe that goal hasn't worked for you. So what about the small goals? Do they work? Well, again, yes or no. Small goals, that's really great for habits. So if we're talking about a goal of a habit, like going to the gym X amount of times per week, or, you know, phoning up or contacting X amount of customers each week or something like that, you know, or getting up to do a morning routine, things like that. If they're achievable and realistic for us, that's probably good. We create a habit out of them, and that's often based around the actions and the processes that are needed to actually go on and achieve those big, massive goals. So setting small goals based on our actions, on our behaviors, on our habits, that is great. That makes sense. And sometimes, depending upon the person, we might just need to set small goals, achievable, realistic goals that are results based as well, because they couldn't handle the bigger goals. But other times, like I say, we need to stretch people more. So is there a right and wrong way? For me, there's certainly some ways which are more right than other ways, but it does also depend upon the person. And sometimes we need to work on certain aspects of their mindset first, getting rid of certain limiting beliefs and other mindset blocks before, it kind of paths a way for them to actually achieve their goals. And that is what I help people with. So if you'd like to know more about that, there'll be a link below and more information below about how we could possibly work together and I can sort of help you through that goal setting process. Make sure you subscribe, please, to this channel. That would be absolutely amazing. And I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Bye for now. Thanks for watching this video. Now, if you enjoyed it, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video. And also, I'd love to hear your comments down below. Now, if you'd like any help with what we've discussed in this video or any other related topic, then feel free to get in contact with me using the details on the screen. And here's another video that you might like to watch now. And until next time, unleash your inner anthem.